Whether it's safe or beneficial to combine different SMA medications, one of the most common questions we hear from families navigating SMA treatment. With multiple approved treatments now available, it's natural to wonder if taking more than one might prove even better outcomes. Well, today we'll find out what current research and medical guidance tell us about this important topic. Understanding SMA medications available today. 3 FDA-approved treatments for SMA each work differently to address the underlying cause. Spinraza is an antisense oligonucleotide that targets the SMN2 gene to help produce more functional SMN protein. It's administered through intrathecal injections into the spinal fluid every 4 months after an initial loading phase. Zolgensma is a one-time gene therapy that delivers a functional copy of the SMN1 gene to cells. It's approved for children under 2 years of age and given as a single intravenous infusion. Evrysdi is an oral medication that targets the SMN2 gene to increase SMN protein production. It's taken daily as a liquid solution and approved for adults and children 2 months of age and older. All 3 medications increase SMN protein levels through different mechanisms. This difference has led researchers and families to ask whether combining them might be more effective than single therapy. Current research and combination therapy. Several small studies have examined what happens when SMA medications are used together, particularly in children who may not have achieved optimal outcomes with initial treatment. Researchers on combining Zolgensma with other treatments has shown promise. A small case series studies of 4 children with SMA type 1 who received Evrysdi after Zolgensma found out that all children showed improvements within 1 month of starting Evrysdi. Another small study examined children who received both Spinraza and Zolgensma. The research showed this combination was generally well tolerated and sustained motor improvements. However, research noted that the children who received Zolgensma at older ages might be at higher risk of side effects like liver dysfunction. Not all research has shown clear benefits. One small study comparing children who received both Spinraza and Zolgensma to those who received Spinraza alone found only small additional improvements after adding the second therapy. Animal studies in mouse models of SMA showed that combining Spinraza and Evrysdi increased SMN protein and improved motor function compared to either treatment alone. Why medical supervision is essential. Combining SMA medications requires careful medical supervision. Each medication has its own side effect profile and monitoring requirements that become more complex when treatments are combined. When Zolgensma is often given after Spinraza treatment, some studies noted increased liver enzyme levels requiring prolonged steroid treatment. Now, this suggests cumulative effects when treatments are combined. Each medication has specific eligibility criteria and timing considerations. Zolgensma can only be given once due to immune response, while Spinraza requires ongoing treatments every 4 months. Understanding how these schedules interact is essential for safe combination therapy. Earlier treatment leads to better outcomes, regardless of single or multiple therapies. This makes combination therapy decisions complex, considering when to start them and not just which treatments to use. Current clinical trials and future directions. Formal clinical trials are studying combination therapies. The RESPOND study is evaluating adding the Spinraza to approximately 60 children up to 3 years of age with SMA previously treated with Zolgensma. The MANATEE trial studies combining Evrysdi with experimental anti-myostatin treatment GYM329 is approximately 180 children. This represents pairing SMN targeting treatment with muscle-building therapy. These controlled studies provide rigorous data about whether combination therapy works for patients and with monitoring requirements. The importance of individualized care. Treatment decisions for SMA must be highly individualized. Factors like SMA type, age at treatment initiation, previous treatments, and individual response all determine the best approach. Some patients may benefit from combination therapy, while others achieve optimal outcomes with single treatment. Decisions should be made with a healthcare team expert in SMA treatment who can evaluate specific risks and benefits. SMA treatment involves more than medications. Supportive care include physical therapy, respiratory support, and nutritional management remains crucial regardless of which disease-modifying treatments are used. Safety first, working with your healthcare team. The most important message about combination therapy is that these decisions should never be made independently. Self-medication or combining treatments without medical supervision can be dangerous and may reduce treatment effectiveness. Your healthcare team can evaluate factors like your specific genetic makeup, disease progression, previous treatment responses, and current health status to determine whether combination therapy might be appropriate. They can also provide the necessary monitoring to ensure treatments are working safely and effectively. If you're considering combination therapy, discuss this with your SMA specialist. They can review the latest research and discuss your individual situation. Looking forward to the future. While combination therapy shows promise in certain situations, we're still learning about the optimal approaches, timings, and patient selection criteria. Ongoing research, including formal clinical trials, will provide more definitive answers about when and how combination therapy should be used. This research helps ensure that treatment decisions are based on solid scientific evidence. Families now have multiple effective treatment options, and researchers are actively working to understand how to use them most effectively. Whether that involves single treatments or combinations, the goal remains helping people with SMA achieve the best possible outcomes. Every person's SMA journey is unique, and what works best for one individual may not be the best for the other. The most important step is maintaining open communication with your healthcare team, staying informed about new research, and making treatment decisions based on current medical evidence and expert guidance. Always consult your healthcare provider for specialized advice about treatment options and never make changes to your treatment plan without involving them. With careful medical supervision and ongoing research, we continue to improve our understanding on how to best help people with SMA live healthier, more independent lives. If you found this video as very informative, then consider liking and subscribing to the channel for staying informed and updated. See ya.